20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower cleared.
We got a roll program. Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading.
So did you know we were planning to send people back to the moon in 2024?
Yeah, I have heard that like a couple of months ago.
I think that George Bush had made some plans back in the day.
I did not know that until my dad told me that.
I actually didn't know about that. So what's the reason for them to go?
But the climate change here in the last few years is pointing towards this planet warming up to the point to where it's going to end up looking like Mars. Now, I don't want to sit here and put in kind of doomsday scenario, but this is what you got to think about. What if that is really going on? Well, the first thing we need to do is how to survive it. And the only way we're going to do that is learn how to live in space.
But the moment that they tell you 1, 2, 3, that going back to the water and then feel looking below and you can see anything, it's like maybe it's the same thing that you feel in the space because it's like a zero gravity. You can see anything.
The day that humans landed on the moon, I think that the New York Times had, similar to what you're doing here, they interviewed people for their thoughts. You know, are you pro these moon missions or are you against them? And there were a lot of people who, like me, were saying it's a great thing for humanity to push forward and to explore, and it will capture our imaginations and get us excited about science and what we can achieve
in those areas. I think SpaceX and particularly Elon booming, with the internet and the growth of the internet really brought space to more and more normalized people. And I mean, you see the latest, Dragon launches with the crews. I mean, they've millions and millions and millions of views and on every news channel, right?
By 2100, we might be on, we might have a Mars space, but I'm not sure if that's true. I don't think that's true, but I know that since the sun is going to die in 5 billion years, so I'm thinking that before 5 billion years, we should be on a different planet by then.
If you want to administer, no one's going to be getting the shovel and digging on the moon, right? We're kind of past that. So it's all going to be mechanized, it's all going to be robots, and the latency between the moon and Earth is pretty low. So it's like 1.5 seconds. So you can manage your robot fleet from Earth.
People are not mindful about our environment.
That's true.
So it's kind of, if they can bring things to help us create the stuff that take forever or it has a long process in becoming a matter, I guess you want to say, or energy, then that'd be really, really nice. It'd be save some lives, it'd save all of us actually.
The moon program, we got the SLS going on with NASA and Artemis. Both are supposed to take us back there. Chinese moon lander just took off yesterday, bringing I don't know what they said it was, some 7 or 8 kilograms of rocks. I don't think it was 35, 40 pounds, but it's started chance. They're the third country to make it to the moon and come back.
It's way better to see it's more powerful a country that have a lot of advance in technology, in medicine, in science, in engineering. I mean, that's way more powerful than say, we have developed the most powerful nuclear bomb in the world.
I guess it would be interesting to see, what kind of structures would start to be, set up on the moon. If we started to have more of a presence there, and I'm sure it would simply be some scientific basis. I don't even know how long you could stay on the moon with such little gravity.
I think that the Mars environment is a lot more harsh than people realize. I think that we like to think of these, great big domed cities, and it's like Mars is great because we'll be able to make it has ice on its poles, and we'll be able to get water and all these things. But then you also have to worry about the fact that it's so far away from Earth. You have a communication lag of thinking 20 to 40 minutes one way. You also have to worry about the radiation exposure, right?
Yeah, I mean, Ed, do you know how fast light is?
I'm thinking somewhere like 100,000 miles per hour.
It's incredible. And I don't think people really know what the sky looks like. And so if you don't know what the sky, if you're looking at that many stars and you're like, each one of those is a sun like ours, and there's planets around it, who knows what those planets look like and what's on those planets.
Would I go to space? If it was safe and affordable, yeah. I mean, I know there's a lot of risk going up there and it's scary, but sorry. But yeah, I would go up there. Like, why not try something new, adventurous, right?
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Nathan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.